6.
Yep. Good evening, Living Waters, and welcome to the Make a Joyful Noise Hymn Sing. We're back. They haven't canceled us yet. All right. So if you recall, last week, the lovely Stephanie, I won't use her full name this week, chose hymns for us. And I did not receive any requests this week. So I'm choosing this week. It's the pastor's picks. So we're going to start with hymn 834. 834. I recollect this one because he just let out a grunt. I don't know if you can hear that on the live, but he seemed excited about this one. All right. And like Stephanie, I chose a set that I think, it's a theme and it has a flow like Steph did. So, Steph did such a great job last week that I followed her lead. So, my theme is bravely bold in the faith in this time of crisis, right? In this, I want to say unprecedented time, we need God's guidance. And so, of course, we turn to 834, which is immortal, invisible, God only wise. But in this time, God is our wisdom and strength. God is our guide in this challenge. And, like I said, God is immortal, invisible, and wise, like it says. Right? So I think this message is a good setup. I'm part of it, so I'm stalling because I'm seeing people are jumping on. So it's a good setup for the set because it always starts with God, right? And God is the basis for everything in our proclamation of faith and living out our life of faith. I want to make sure
we can't pick a camera angle today.
Well, you keep getting cut off. Here.
Okay, can you scoot closer?
Yeah, come this way. There we go. There we go. Much better.
Great. I'm fully in the picture now.
Yep, there's no escape. So, if you're just joining us, it is immortal, invisible, God only wise, number 834. 834. I get the feeling maybe the only people with him also. So immortal, invisible.
You're just not getting that.
Okay. I think you'll notice musically there's a theme in the hymns too. But all right, you ready?
Are you trying to mess me up? You want to sing
Yes, actually I am.
I'm not.
Here we go. Immortal, invisible, God only wise, in light inaccessible, hid from our eyes. Most blessed, most glorious, the Ancient of Days, almighty, victorious, the great name we praise. Unresting, unhasting, and silent as light, nor wanting, nor wasting, the rule is in might. Thy justice like mountains high soaring above, the clouds which are fountains of goodness and love. I'll go verse 4. Thou reignest in glory, thou dwellest in light. Thine angels adore thee, all veiling their sight. All Lord I would render, oh, help us to see. 'Tis only the splendor of life hideth thee. Whew. A good start. All right. Excellent. Oh, we got coming over to join us. Rex, dude, thanks. Rex is making a joyful noise.
He got a giraffe that squeaks in all its limbs today because it's raining. And he decided now for the first time all day.
Now is the time.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, it's all right. Let's see. We're now going to turn to 765, which is Lord of all hopefulness. Lord of all hopefulness. Right? So we have this God who is immortal, who is wise, and is a God of hope. Right? Not always a God of power, but a God of hope that we can lean on in this time. Right, we started with this one. Of course we did. Wait, yeah, we did.
Okay.
Anyway. And now I've lost my little sermonette here.
Sorry.
It's gone. But we lean on the Lord in this time with hope, with eagerness. God is all these things that we need. So, you ready?
You're just going for God's giving us hope, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that's what I remembered you saying earlier.
All right, here we go.
I was trying to help.
The God of hope is the same God who is all powerful and all knowing. So.
Oh, to connect to the one from before. Okay.
I swear she listens to me sometimes. Okay, here we go. Lord of all hopefulness, Lord of all joy, whose trust ever childlike no cares could destroy. Be there at our waking, and give us, we pray, your bliss in our hearts, Lord, at the end of the day. Lord of all eagerness, Lord of all faith, whose strong hands were skilled at the plane and the lathe, be there at our labors, and give us, we pray, strength in our hearts, Lord, at the noon of the day. Lord of all kindliness, Lord of all grace, your hands swift to welcome, your arms to embrace. Be there at our homing, and give us, we pray, your love in our hearts, Lord, at the eve of the day. Lord of all gentleness, Lord of all calm, whose voice is contentment, whose presence is balm. Be there at our sleeping, and give us, we pray, your peace in our hearts, Lord, at the end of the day. Woohoo! Yes, and if someone could look up what lathe is, Lathe, I have no idea.
It's
verse 2, skill of the plane and the lathe. What?
It's one of those old farm tools.
Well, someone should look it up anyway and comment and let us know. Let's interact and make a joyful noise, hymn sing, besides, singing along, of course.
I think. I might be wrong.
Yeah, see, we gotta know. Anyway, and yes, I like this. It's this hymn. I like this one especially because it talks about throughout the day. And I don't know about you. Sometimes the days begin to blend together a little bit. Oh, another Zoom meeting. Oh, another Facebook Live. But the idea that God is with us through all the things we're doing, and even if the days are a little different than they used to be, that God is unchanging. And we have hope in that, of course. All right, 779. You've asked. We've listened. At last. Amazing Grace. We're singing it. And you're going to have to sing loud on this one because it might be difficult a cappella. So you need to sing loud and strong and possibly mute us depending how this goes. But of course, following our theme now. So we have this immortal, invisible God only wise, and this Lord of hope, and now we receive that amazing grace from God, and it is so sweet. How sweet does it sound? Just like how this hymn will sound. It sounds so sweet. And so we're living in that grace now, that we need that amazing grace. So, all right, it is a tool for woodworking, says Becky.
Oh, okay.
Aha!
Okay, I thought it was one of those really old farm tools. I don't know.
Oh. So we need a picture now. Anyway, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace. Here we go. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. Not precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Though many dangers, toils, and snares I have already come, 'tis grace has brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. The Lord has promised good to me, His word my hope secures. I will my shield and portion be, as long as life endures. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, we've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. All right. Whew. Love that song. I mean, come on. Who doesn't like Amazing Grace? What a banger. Anyway, all right. The next one is 807, another classic of the church. Come thou fount of every blessing. Anyway, and yes, so we have this amazing grace and experience. I love that last verse. Quick aside, that the idea of we've been there 10,000 years. I love that. Anyway, the reign of God that's eternal. But anyway, so think back to our theme here. So now we've experienced this amazing grace from our God, and now we are asking for that blessing. Come thou fount, right? We need this precious grace in this time. That daily bread. Rex, really? Really?
He just wants to make a joyful noise.
Yeah, he's doing that. He's living life abundantly. That is certainly true. Anyway, how did you end up off camera again? Okay.
I don't know. I've been petting the dog and trying to keep him
okay.
quiet.
So this is Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing. Hymn 807 if you do have a hymnal.
Are you going to do your whole spiel about it now or after we sing it?
I don't know. Which would you prefer?
I don't care.
This is actually the song that Stephanie walked down the aisle to, when we were married. So it'll always have a special place in our hearts. Part of the reason I chose it for the hymn sing.
I picked the David Crowder Band version.
Well, that's because you didn't have a recording of us singing it otherwise.
No, I liked the Irish tune. They did it too.
Anyway, but yes, we have 3 verses in this hymnal, I should say. So I know there's a couple different versions. This is the Come Thou Fount, first verse. Go figure. Here I raise my Ebenezer's, verse 2. And then, Oh, to grace, how great a debtor. It's verse 3. So if you have a verse that starts with different words, we don't have those. So this is the 3 we got. So thanks, LCA. All right. So 807. You want to start us?
I guess
My bride.
No.
Too easy. Okay.
You did not ask if you could do that. Come thou fount of every blessing, to my heart to sing thy grace. Streams of mercy ever ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. While the hope of endless glory fills my heart with joy and love, teach me ever to adore thee. May I still thy goodness prove.
Here I raise my Ebenezer, hither by thy help I've come, and I hope by thy good measure safely to arrive at home. Jesus sought me when a stranger, wandering from the fold of God. He to rescue me from danger interposed his precious blood. Oh, to grace, how great a debtor daily I'm constrained to be. Let thy grace now, like a fetter, bind my wandering heart to thee. Prone to wander, Lord, I feel it. Prone to leave the God I love. Here to my heart, oh, take and seal it for thy courts above. Whew. All right. So, our last one this evening. If you're in a hymnal, you ready for this? I thought of this, part of this. Your next hymn is one page back. Number 805, Lead On, O King Eternal. So we've come to our end now. So again, to recap, immortal, wise God, who is the Lord of all hopefulness in this time of crisis, who gives us an amazing grace that we live an abundant life, that we ask the God, come, thou fount of blessing, pour it upon us in this time. And now, in this, as we wait and we're ready to go forward, Rex is ready to go forward. Lead on, O King Eternal. Lead on, all the God of all wisdom and grace and blessing and holy presence. That's what we're singing. That's what we're praising.
What?
This is the last time you should let me pick the hymns. Anyway, because then you get a mini sermon. Anyway, but yeah, this is our singing today is a bold proclamation of faith in the face of death. All right. You fired up now for Lead On, the King Eternal? Because I don't know what else is going to get you to get fired up about this one.
He's fired up.
I love this song. I love it. Oh, no. My phone started watching this stream as we were streaming. That's weird. Okay. That was weird.
I really don't need to hear myself back.
No. Okay. Whew. Meta moment. All right. So 805, Lead On, O King Eternal. It's another English hymn. Anyway, all right. I guess I should start.
Since I'm not as familiar, yes, please.
Okay. You're saying I should lead on in this case, and leading on the song about King Eternal God.
Here we go.
All right. That was funny. All right. Lead on, O King Eternal, the day of March has come. Henceforth in fields of conquest, your tents will be our home. Through days of preparation, your grace has made us strong. And now, O King Eternal, we lift our battle song. Lead on, O King Eternal, till sin's war shall cease, and holiness shall whisper the sweet amen of peace. For not with swords loud crashing, nor roll of stirring drums, but deeds of love and mercy, the heavenly kingdom comes. Lead on, O King Eternal, we follow not with fear. For gladness breaks like morning where your face appears. Your cross is lifted o'er us. We journey in his light. The crown awaits the conquest. Lead on, O God Almighty. Woo! Lead on. Lead on. All right. There we go. That's it. That's the Make a Joyful Noise hymn sing this week. And that was a joyful noise. Indeed. Yes. And verse 3, I mean, come on, right? We follow not with fear, for gladness breaks the morning where'er your face appears. Like, come on. We journey in the light of the cross. Oh, lead on, O God Almighty. Come on, that's exactly what we're talking about right now. And really, verse 2 is my favorite usually. The sin's war shall cease. The holiness shall whisper the sweet amen of peace. For not with swords loud clashing, with the roll of stirring drums. I love it. But deeds of love and mercy, the heavenly kingdom comes. I mean, come on. That is the Christian faith. So good. All right. Well, that is all for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. We will be back next week, but in 2 weeks we will not. But then perhaps again in 3 weeks. So next week we will be back. If you have hymn requests, please send them to me, pastorzachbear@gmail.com, or on Facebook, whatever. Just send them to me, and we will get those ready. If not, maybe we'll combine to pick a set next week. We'll see. I have no idea what the next week will be like. But anyway, and then yes, but thank you for singing with us and making a joyful noise. Have a good night.